Hello, welcome to Take 10 with the Tennessee Tribune. I'm Sandra Long Weaver, and today our guest is Neysa Taylor, who has written a book, Congrats on Your Engagement, Letters to Tiffany. So, there are lots of things that I want to ask you, but one of the first thing is, who's Tiffany?
So Tiffany is a really good friend of mine and soror of ours. Yes,
okay.
she got engaged over TSU's homecoming, festive time of year. And when I heard that she got engaged, I was so excited for her because she is a dear friend. But I also thought I should tell Tiffany this. But I'm like, I'm not going to tell her that. She knows about marriage. It'll be okay. But then as I kept thinking, she's had a front row seat to some of the tribulations I've had in mine. And I thought, let me tell her about the sweet side of it as well. Let me make sure I give her the good and the bad. Because normally when people talk about marriage, they talk about either the trials or the romantic comedy.
Right.
And really marriage is about the grace in the middle.
Right.
And so I want to make sure I convey that to her. So I started writing letters to Tiffany.
So, and over what period of time did you take?
A long period of time. Yes.
So by the time, so this book is coming out, but she's probably married now?
She's expecting her first baby.
Oh.
She is now married. I went to the gender reveal just over the weekend.
Oh,
yes,
wow.
expecting her first baby. She and Jeremy. So.
All right. Well,
yes.
Congratulations, Tiffany.
Yes.
But I'm really interested a little bit more about the book. So your first thought was, I need to tell her this. So what was the first, when you sat down to really start writing, what was the first thought that you had to tell her?
The first thought that I really wanted to convey to her was, men aren't fixer-uppers. I think so often women see potential in things, you know? We see a lovely chair and think, oh, I'm going to fix it up and make it. It's going to be great in my living room. And sometimes we approach relationships the same way. We see a partner or someone that we're dating and think, he'll be great in X, Y years, or when he does this or that. And really, when you're marrying someone, you're marrying them as they are. They might not ever, grow into this person that you've imagined. That might not even be what they want for themselves. And so you have to make sure that you're marrying the person in front of you, not some potential person that you've made up in your mind.
Okay. And you offer, when you're writing that, then you're saying, this is how you should really examine those whole topics and issues?
Exactly. I have tons of reflections and also questions for you to ask yourself. Just because you said yes to the ring doesn't mean you have to say I do to the wedding if that's not really what you want. Throughout the course of this book, if you say, you know what, this isn't for me, then that's valid too.
Right.
The majority of marriages end in divorce. So I'm hoping that doing the good pre-work, we can help stop that. Because if you think about it, people spend a whole year planning for a wedding.
Or longer.
Or longer. And spend, 2 weeks maybe in, premarital classes.
Right.
A wedding's only 5 hours. A marriage is supposed to be for your lifetime.
Okay, so they need to pick up your book. And let me just backtrack a little bit. You are married.
I am.
You're not a single person
I am
offering
not.
people getting married advice.
I am married.
So I wanted to let our audience know that. And how long have you been married?
I've been married 16 years.
Okay. And you said some of it is based on your trials, tribulations, and joyous occasions.
Yes.
Can you give us an example
Oh,
of
yeah.
some of those?
Oh, yeah, definitely. So I've been married 16 years, and I knew nothing when I got married. I was the main person, I think I wrote the book for actually, is because I knew nothing about marriage when I got married. Our marriage has been really rocky. I can say we've had years where it's been just tumultuous. There was bouts of infidelity. There's no secret. I write a blog about it as well, so there's no secret. I'm not saying anything that's taboo at this point. But my husband had 2 kids outside of marriage. They're twins, but still 2 kids outside of our marriage. And so coming through all of that has led me to here. Because there are things, obviously, that he obviously did wrong, but there are also things that I've obviously done wrong, too. And like I said, marriage is about the grace in the middle. So this is how you overcome a lot of those things, including the infidelity.
Okay. All right. Well, if you've been able to pull it together, that is good advice for many people in not just relationship, not just marriage, but also relationships.
Definitely.
Long term, and how do you overcome? So congrats on your engagement. I wanted to hear, is there a special passage that we can hear today? Can you read us a little
back to what I talked about potential. There's a chapter called Clark Kent versus Superman. And there's one passage, I'm going to read just one small paragraph. When Michelle Robinson met Barack Obama, he wasn't president of the United States. He was Barry from Hawaii. He wasn't wearing a presidential suit or standing at a podium leading the free world. He was in jeans and a t-shirt. She may have seen the potential Barack, but she fell in love with Barry. While his career goals have obviously grown exponentially, Michelle Obama had to love flip-flop wearing Barry, whether or not he ever transitioned into Barack. And it took me a while to learn this concept. I loved Chris. I still love Chris. But I'm extremely ambitious. I want to impact the world right now and always have a gazillion irons in the fire. But Chris is a bit more turtle-ish. He prefers to slowly and cautiously try out new ideas. So it goes on to talk about how I had to come to terms with that and understand that Chris's journey is his journey and
Right.
my journey is my journey. But if I respect his journey, we can have a great shared journey.
Right. And that's what it's all about,
Exactly.
is sharing that journey. All right.
Yeah.
Well, Neysa, thank you very much for joining us.
No problem.
And you have a book signing that's coming up for our friends in Nashville. Can you tell us a little bit
Yes.
about that?
So the book signing is June 23rd. You can find out all about it on my website, neysataylor.com. There's also a blog and a podcast, Myriad That Is Me. I think I'm all over the place right now. So you can find all the information about all those events that I have coming up there and how to get the book and, you know.
And the book is available on Amazon.
Yes.
For those of you who like to click those buttons.
We all love Amazon
Yes,
Prime,
yes.
so so it's definitely available on Amazon as well.
Great. All right. Well, again, thank you very much. And thank you for joining us. And we'll see you the next time.